And welcome back to this week on Stadia and a whole lot of Stadia Pro titles. You know what? I can't take the title seriously. Well, but at the same time, it's Christmas. Christmas is coming tomorrow for the early part of the world, right? The east side of the world. For the west side of the world, it's 2 days. So it's all right. It's okay. So early Christmas news for you guys out there, and for those who celebrate, Merry Christmas to you. So before we begin, like, subscribe, hit the notification button and help this channel grow, and let's check out what can you get for Christmas. Okay, so let's begin with obviously the obvious. More pro titles coming for the new year. We have Darksided 3, Bloodstained, Shanti Risky Revenge, Darksided Detective, Fumble in the Dark, DreamWorks Dragon's Dawn of the New Raiders, or Riders? I'm going to say Riders and not Raiders. RAI. You know what? Dawn of the New Riders. My English just go kaboom, right? And they are coming January 1st for Stadia Pro subscriber. And if you're on the fence of being a pro subscriber, I think now is one of the best time to be a subscriber, because we have a lot of Stadia games that you can pick up for cheap. And for those who have, well, like me, I don't really have too much time to get a PlayStation. I got too much things to do, too much things to play, and at the same time, you know what, I didn't manage to secure PS5 nor an Xbox Series X, which is yeah. But at the same time, we have lots of games, right? This is the time where you can pick up lots of cheap games and you can fill out the whole entire year with discounted game. All right, and let's begin. So first thing first, play Super Animal Royale at no additional cost. This is a good little fun battle royale game, top-down shooter, right? Fantastic, love it. I try to play it. Not to say it's not my thing. Like I said, I have a lot of other games to play, and sadly, Fortnite just eats up all my time, which sucks, right? Which sucks. All right, moving on to Battlegrounds. All right, PUBG Battlegrounds is coming free to play for everyone, which is great. And yeah, and it's on Stadia too, which is good. The Dawning 2 comes to Destiny 2. Yes, holiday season for lots of games. In fact, Destiny has been quite actively doing all this seasonal event. Yeah, I did play, and as much as I want to go back to Destiny 2, I know I did some live stream, but it's a little bit hard to get back because I think it's time to put old games down, right? Maybe, or maybe I'm just too old, too tired for MMO. Nah, that's never old and tired, right? It's just a lot of games to play, and it's been a while I stream Stadia games, right? I'm trying to plan it for a comeback. Let's see how it goes, right? Let's see how it goes. Most likely I'm going to play more single player games and we can chit chat, right? Moving on is One Hand Clapping, leaving early access. Now that's not a tongue twister, but still clapping, leaving. Early access. All right, cool. It's coming a full release. Didn't say anything about price yet, so that's cool. We're going to wait for it. Darkside Detective, Formula Dark Christmas. All right, we get new story. In fact, I'm thinking it could be just a whole new, not a whole new game. These are all indie games, so normally what they do is they do one game per episode or one game per chapter, and the chapter is actually quite long, right? It's not your simple short DLC thing. And yeah, I think it's fun, right? Getting the party started right with Jackbox Party Pack 6. All right, that's great. All right, up to 10. Oh, 10 players plus audience. Okay, cool. Tablet controller and play up to 10 players plus an audience up to 1. Okay, this one's interesting. I have not tried it yet, and well, I'll see when I get there. Right, and it's also Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Dawn of Ragnarok. This is I think they said it's a 2-hour story DLC. Right, this is considered a DLC because compared to the main game, 2 to 3 hours of content, it's definitely a small little slice of side story, and I think it's great. Right, Evolve, the Destiny is Odin. Right, cool. Well, if you are into Norse mythology, Ragnarok is basically the end of world for Norse, and this is going to be fun. If this is Odin, if this is Ragnarok, this is Sator. I mean, if you watch Thor Ragnarok for the Marvel. You already knew, right? There's Odin, there's Thor, and then of course Satyr that destroys the world or destroy Asgard, and as we all know it, it's called Ragnarok. Right. And a little bit of sad news, right? So we have a community manager, Grace. She is leaving the Stadia team. So that's the sad part, right? Sad. But at the same time, she's moving forward to her career. So you know what? All the best to you. And well, that's all I can say, right? All the best for you. I mean, these are one of the things that you want, always the best of someone. And it's Christmas, so we always want the best of everyone, especially you guys out there. And what is best for us? Well, that's discounted games. And let's get on to what do we have on Stadia. So save rate, yeah, 85%. That's gonna be great. And the reason why I say now is the best time to do, or best time to be a Stadia Pro subscriber. I'm not yet, or rather this is my fancy account to see all the price tag, because sadly when I buy a game I cannot see the price, and that makes me unable to make content for you guys with the price tag. And do note this is in Canadian dollars. Sadly, Canada gets a little bit short end of the stick this year. Lots of free Stadia Premier Edition for the US and the other part of the world, and I've been covering it. And well, if you didn't get it, well, it's a bit sad though, because you can buy a game, get a free Stadia Premier Pro Edition, and I get one for Cyberpunk 2077 last year, and it's fantastic. It is one of those things that I will recommend, right? Buy a game, get a free controller, rather than buy a controller and then buy a game. Anyway, we are here to save money and see what games do we have. And of course, starting off with the Assassin's Creed, and yep, look at that, $17.11. All right, I will go straight to my recommendation. It is always Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Assassin's Creed Origins. In this case, we want to pick the Stadia Ultimate Edition. We want to pick the Deluxe Edition. And the difference between Deluxe and Gold, if you want to ask, I think we did cover that before. It is Gold Edition usually gets skin versus Deluxe or something like that. And then the Deluxe is what you want is the Season Pass. So in this case, we can see, right? Origins, this is the story. So this skin. Okay, Season Pass is here, Deluxe packs. Okay, so this has Season Pass. And what about Deluxe Edition? If it comes with Season Pass, then Deluxe is the okay, cool. So I'm a little bit wrong. So it's not Deluxe. You want Gold Edition. You don't want Ultimate. But sadly, luckily, Assassin's Creed Odyssey comes with Stadia Ultimate, which is the best of the best. And that is what I will recommend. Yeah, in Ubisoft, sometimes they put too much edition, and that's the reason why games should not have so many edition, right? They should have just simple, here's the base game, or rather here's the full game that you paid. Everything DLC will be inside there. And then if it's a big expansion, that's why we have expansion pack. Those are properly, it's like a whole another new game on top of the base game. That's the correct way to do it. Now all this Gold Deluxe Edition makes everything not like it. I don't like it, right? So Gold Edition is a good pick, because you want the Season Pass. Pick anything that has a Season Pass. Skins I'll just forgo. Like for example, Assassin's Creed Syndicate. All right, no. Unity, yeah, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Yes, you want to pick the Gold Edition. See, we have Gold versus Ultimate, and it says, oh, it's just $10 more. What do we get? $10 more is usually skins. In this case, yes, skin, add on. We don't care about the rest. We care about the Season Pass. And in this case, $10. If you're picking one game, yeah, sure, $10, yeah, that's totally fine. But if you're going to pick multiple games, which is right now what we're going to do, $10 means a lot, right? Which I'm going to tell you why. Okay, assuming we bought the Gold Edition, we didn't pick up the Ultimate Edition, we are saving 10 Canadian dollars for us. For US, I think it's about $7, still money. Okay, Blue Fire, free if you're a Stadia Pro subscriber, which is great. Borderlands 3 is awesome. How much is the Super Ultimate Edition? Yeah, about $8, 8 Canadian dollars. So yeah, still some money, right? Some money. Free. Child of Light, I'm gonna say Children of Light. Child of Light, $5.99 Canadian dollars. There you go. You could have picked up 2 games instead of buying skins, right? This is a very good example. And on top of that, let's say you're paying like $12 or $14 in Canadian dollars. You can pick up I'll not say two games, you can pick up better games in this case. All right. That's the main point I'm putting out, right? For if you're going to pick up discounted games, save up, and we're going to get the best deal out of it. Cyberpunk 2077 is a great deal for those who do not want to get Stadia Pro do not want to be a Pro subscriber, which is totally fine. You can still get Cyberpunk for cheap. Highly recommended. Highly recommended, especially for this price tag, right? And you say, yeah, it's lots of bugs. I like, yeah, sure, it is not the game that they promote during launch day, but discounted games, what can you say? Darksiders 2, free, very worth picking up. Darksiders 3 coming up free next month, so hold on to your horses and don't buy this if you're going to pick up with Stadia Pro subscribe or become a subscriber. Of course, we have lots of Dead by Daylight add-ons, and normally I would skip them. Skipperoo, because I would rather save, instead of getting characters and skin, I would rather get more games, right? Destiny 2 Beyond Light. Now Destiny 2 has a new expansion coming in 2 months time, or rather in February. So I would say hold on to this and we'll wait for the Forsaken Queen. I think that's the title, right? To drop if you want to continue play Destiny 2. And usually people who are already playing Destiny 2 already got the packs quite early on. So yeah. Destroy All Humans, great. Free Dirt 5, free. Easy, that's a no-brainer. Get a Pro subscriber, right? Year 1 edition, okay. Disco Elysium, right? That's nice. Doom, right? I will always recommend Doom, especially Doom 64, because that's where I grew up with, right? Classic Doom. But of course, you want to pick up Doom. Doom is cheap. Look at that. Less than 10 Canadian dollars. That's easily we could have pick up Origins. I'm not saying Origins. Assassin's Creed Origins without the Ultimate Edition, and or Assassin's Creed Valhalla, right? Gold instead of Ultimate, and you can get Doom, or not Doom plus Doom 64. That's 2 games. And do note, if you don't see a Pro tag here, which means these games are available for you guys out there without being a Stadia Pro subscriber, which is great, right? If you're picking up these games without the Pro tag, then you can sort of skip the Stadia Pro subscriber perk, or being a Pro subscriber, right? Awesome. Possum. Doom. All right. Dragon Quest, a very interesting JRPG. If you ask me, I think it's worth picking up. Definitely worth picking up. F1, not a big racing fan, especially the F1. I prefer more arcadey stuff, and sadly, Forza is on Xbox, Gran Turismo is on PlayStation, so it's a bit tough. Plus, Dirt is free for Stadia Pro subscriber. That's even better. Family Feud, definitely for family games. Far Cry, okay, so one thing about Far Cry, I think it's not 60 FPS, which is a little bit downer, a little bit. But if you ask me which Far Cry to pick, obviously it's number 6, right? Number 6, you got all the good stuff in number 6, plus interesting DLCs. And as always, pick the Gold Edition. Yeah, look at that, $20 difference. I mean, close to $20 difference that you can pick up so many goody stuff. Good. FIFA 22 for those who like sports. Final Fantasy 15, also another good JRPG game, right? Worth picking up. I have this, I have not finished it yet, so boo. Get packed, but it's an indie title. Ghost Recon Breakpoint, okay. Ghost Recon Wildlands. Personally, why do we have, okay, pack versus edition. So of course you want to get the edition. The edition has the bundle. $30. Yeah, that's okay. Actually, I want the Breakpoint bundle, and I don't see them here, which is a bit sad. Grid, technically it's actually a very nice game. $10. Fantastic. If you want Ultimate, right? This is the only time that I can say Ultimate is, you know what, doable. It's 13 Canadian dollars. So in this case, it's like what? $10 US. Yeah, easy. Hitman is great, right? Love the Hitman series, and of course, in this case, I would say, yeah, find the one that has season pass and pick that up. Humankind, if you want to scratch your itch for Civilization, it's a good game to pick up. That's one thing. Immortal Phoenix Rising, this is my personal favorite recommendation as well. If you want something light-hearted for the kids as well to play, right? If Assassin's Creed is a bit too gory, yeah, Immortal Phoenix Rising Gold Edition Stadia, highly recommended. Highly recommended. All right, Judgment is actually quite interesting game. All right, very interesting game. Just Dance there. Kimono Heroes, that's also interesting. Free. Lara Croft, I'm a big Tomb Raider fan, so it's easy. It's an auto pickup for me. Life is Strange is great. Madden NFL 22. Of course, we have the Super Bowl coming up very soon. Not say very soon, the playoffs are right now. There are teams that are going to be played. I think I forgot the schedule. It's going to be next year. Then that's where we get to. Okay, I messed up there. I think it's about either 1 or 2 more months to go. But you guys follow football, so you will know more than me. I would say next year, that's where you get the lineup for the Super Bowl, which is fantastic. Right now, I think they're still on the playoffs. Great. I do watch time, but again, not a sports fan. All right, Marvel Avengers. Personally, get the Avengers, not the Endgame edition. These are skins, right? I normally just forgo the skins. Monopoly, interesting. Monster Jam Steel Titans, that's interesting as well. Octopath Traveler, this one, another new JRPG, or rather a more recent JRPG, more modern, not say modernized, but one of those JRPG that came out lately that I can easily recommend and say this is actually a good buy. Right? Sure, it's a little bit more expensive, but you won't regret. If you want some quality JRPG, yes, we have Dragon Quest, we have Final Fantasy. Octopath Traveler is actually a very good one. Highly recommended. Highly recommended. Olympic Games Tokyo, Outriders, PGA Tour, Phoenix Point Year 1 Edition, right? That's okay. If you don't get Pro, it's still doable in a way. But personally, I prefer the XCOM series. Good news is, these are the this game is done by the developers who did XCOM, so there are some credibility over there. Rage 2, one of the games that I would recommend easily. It's actually a very fun first-person shooter game. Rayman Legends, right? Nice platformer, classic character. Not as classic as Mario, but it's still good. Red Dead Redemption. Now, this is the game to pick up if you're very unsure about Stadia. Yeah, easy pickup for me. Unfortunately, I didn't pick it up because I had it on the PS4, and personally, I don't really like to buy double games. I want to split up, right? But if I don't have it on PS4, easy buy. Of course, we have the Resident Evil, great. Raiders Republic, great. All right, Tomb Raider, easy pickup for me. Scott Pilgrim, one of my favorite games as well. The only difference is I have it on PS4, so didn't pick it up. Sekiro Shadow Die Twice. This is one of the chances to pick up one of the best game, right? If you like Dark Souls and all those stuff, right? Hardcore, hard game, skill-based Sekiro Shadow Die Twice is a game worth picking up. And what is even better, it is one of those rare games that you actually get it on discount, right? I think this is the third time, twice this year. And the previous time was a little bit expensive. But this time it's half price, worth picking up. Shadow of Tomb Raider, again, Tomb Raider fan. Right, SpongeBob SquarePants for the kids, super hot. We are 2 super hot, and these are indie games also worth picking up. The Crew, awesome. The Dark Side Detective, we have a few. That's great. Division 2 is a bit old game, so I would say usually I would skip it because it requires multiplayer. Not say multiplayer. It has MMO elements in it, and not to say I don't recommend, right? But for the end game portion, you need a team, and for me, if you don't have time for a team or you don't have friends to play with it, it's gonna be a bit tough. It's a bit tough, but still worth picking up for the price tag. Division $23. Yep. Easy. All right. ESO obviously is an MMO. Legend of Heroes, Cold Steel, free, great. Legend of Heroes, yep, good. Breakpoint, there we go. Breakpoint, Gold Edition, Ultimate Edition. Again, I will recommend the Gold Edition because that's where you get all the Season Pass. Deluxe, we don't care. Base game is the Breakpoint. Ultimate Edition gets you more skins. Yep. Right, if you want some tactical shooter, Tom Clancy Rainbow Six Siege, I love this game a lot. Love it, right? Yeah. If you want some Counter-Strike alternative, Ghost Recon Wildlands. Of course, we have the Ultimate Stadia pack, so pick that one instead. Tomb Raider, again, I would say it's worth picking up. It's always worth picking up, considered how cheap it is. And Charles Rising. All right, I'll recommend the Republic. Yeah, Charles Rising is nice. It's definitely worth picking up. But if you're asking me, you want some, sports and stuff, I think Raiders Republic is much better for now. For the price tag that you can get for cheap. Uno, self-explanatory. Valkyrie Chronicles, a very nice game. Watchdog Legions. Yup, surprisingly, Gold Edition. That's good. That's actually a very good pickup. Good pickup, right? Watch Dogs 2, I would say just go straight for Legions 2, and Watch Dogs is when you got extra spare cash, you want to get to know the backstory of it. Yeah, that's about it. Wolfenstein Youngblood, I would say Doom, right? Pick Doom. Wolfenstein is actually a good game, but Youngblood, very tough to recommend. Right, and last but not least, we have WWE 2K Battlegrounds. And that's all I have for you for today, right? It's a wrestling game. Nice wrestling game. Okay, what's the difference between this versus others? Deluxe Edition. Yeah, we just want to get the base. The only difference is I don't really recommend is they make it a little bit too cartoonish. Not my thing. I prefer the old school PlayStation WWF. Yeah. Yep. Well, and that's it. That is all I have for you for today. Christmas is coming, so again, Merry Christmas for those who celebrate, and Merry Christmas to you as well. Until then, like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and help this channel grow. And until then, I will see you in the next This Week on Stadia. I would say, yeah, maybe there's an... Yeah, they changed the update a lot, so... Oh well. See ya, my friends.